Buenos dias. Starting fresh. What does that say, honey?
Hi.
Turning restarts into.
Turning restarts into.
Yes. Buenos dias. Welcome, everybody. Today is Happy Friday.
You mean Friday?
Happy Friday. November the 15th. Welcome, everybody. Buenos dias, Jimmy. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
All right, we're gonna start with of course, we start our morning show with the dad joke. And this dad joke is gonna be brought to you by, let's show it, Miss Tremaine. A video. But we still gonna need some. Go ahead, let's roll it up.
Remember when he's moving too slow?
What?
Move faster.
Let's play it again.
Way to Simba when he's moving too slow.
What?
Move faster.
All right. So we got a message from Daniel. He wanted Jimmy to have more effort and enthusiasm.
Why don't you come co-host the show one of these days? How about Monday? She needs a co-host on Monday.
Come closer to me.
You can do it from Staten Island.
You could. He's right now our volunteer producer. So we're very grateful for all his feedback.
He is not a volunteer producer.
He is.
Nope.
We had a text contract, right?
Really?
Daniel, we had a text contract. He said, okay, no problem.
All right, so he's gonna actually try and host it.
Yeah, he's gonna tell you what to do. That's what Daniel's gonna do.
Yeah.
All right, let's get started with our show. I love it. Jimmy's gonna love getting told what to do. Today's birthday. Can we put in Daniel's last comment, please?
Hey.
Daniel said, I am. Okay, but today's birthday is, I messed it up for Charmaine, is Angela's, whose birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday, Angela Gibson. She has been on our show before, not the morning show, but I've done an interview with her. You could go and check it out. In interviews with action takers. She's definitely an action taker, all the way from Staten Island, New York. So happy birthday in advance, Miss Angela. Hope you have a blast. Daniel, did you know it was Angela's birthday tomorrow? Did he? Okay, we'll find out. Okay, yeah. He just found out. You're gonna be the first one to wish her a happy birthday.
He's finding all this stuff out in real time.
I love it.
Is there any way we could block him from future broadcasts?
No. He is right now commenting, so we're gonna let him comment as much as he wants. All right, let's go to the next slide because
I can hear him giggling right now.
What are you drinking? I'm drinking some water. What are you drinking, honey?
I am drinking coffee.
Cafecito. And what do you have in it?
Nothing, just black. Ran out of creamer. I don't like that coconut stuff.
I don't think Daniel likes coffee. I know, Daniel, you like tea, right?
Yeah.
So Daniel is a tea drinker.
He thinks he's British.
Well, yeah. So listen, guys, what are you drinking this morning? Go out and get supporters. Yes, Mr. May, let's go to that slide. Let's make that slide bigger. Guys, you can come support the show, get a mug. Jimmy says that mug needs to have you could buy that one too. But that mug only has my face.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know if you want his face on it. We're settling with my face alone, but if you want his face,
and if Daniel comes and he's a guest co-host, could we get his face on a mug too?
Yeah, if he's a co-host, absolutely. Oh, it looks like people want your face. Okay.
Maybe like my face on one side and Daniel on the other.
Like in the back yelling at you?
Yeah, like the producer.
I love it. He can have like the action thing, right? Or yelling at you.
Director hat.
Oh, guys, I cannot wait to get a director's chair. You know, those black chairs. Oh, it's going to be amazing. All right. So check out the mug right there. You could also get stickers, put it in your laptop, let people know about the morning show. So what are you doing, Jimmy?
I'm trying to
come closer to the camera.
I just can't figure out. whole
Yeah.
seating, you know.
All right, Daniel, are you excited about the mug or the stickers? Because I'm excited about both. Either one, it will help the show. It will help spread the news about the morning show. So we will appreciate you guys if you could do that. Make sure you're liking, that you're sharing this show. We are in YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Now, I have not been able to see any messages from LinkedIn. I'm not sure if that's like an error on them or on live stream. They really want your face. They really want
He
your
wants me to
face.
fix my face. He thinks my energy is low.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, energy, Jimmy.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. I didn't see that one. All right, let's get to our show. Because the action taker is, who is it, Miss Charmaine?
Apparently, Daniel Makoko.
It's Jimmy.
Hey.
Let's put that slide nice and big for people to know. We're gonna go to his website. So, sir, what do we have today?
I've taken action. I am now a real estate agent. I can help you buy or sell a home. I have a passion for helping people accomplish their dreams through real estate, whatever that is, whether it's replacing a W-2 or finding your next or best home.
Yeah, and he has a blog. I asked Miss Charmaine to pull that up.
I do.
Your blog is super cool.
You know, because this whole journey too is just like, it's just like empowering through wealth generation. It's been a journey I've been on for a while now. Definitely
Ups and downs.
Definitely learn a lot of lessons along the way, but that's cool. That's part of the journey.
Mhm.
And yeah, looking for people who want to join me in that journey. So I started a kind of a platform called the Financial Real Estate Jedi.
All right, I gotta gift Charmaine that one. Yeah, for next Friday. Next Friday.
For all the nerds, and even if you're a non-nerd, that's fine. We'll let you come.
Yeah. Oh, guys, he finally admitted that he's a nerd, not a jock. So
I'm a nerd athlete.
that is good news for me.
Nerd athlete.
I love it. Okay. All right. So thank you. He's still the action taker, guys. If you come and host with me, we will highlight your business. I love entrepreneurs. I consider myself a fun entrepreneur. So if you come and co-host with me, oh, it looks like Daniel's like, yeah, come Daniel. Daniel sells motorcycles. So Daniel, we could talk about your motorcycles and any business endeavor or hobbies. I know you love your bikes. So we could put up your Facebook. We could put up the whatever bike you're selling and all that good stuff. So guys, let's this goes to Tommy too. There's Sandro. Guys, if you're a real estate agent, we share the spot. Come on along and we'll share your digits and what you're doing, because there's enough to go around. The world is big. So let's get right into our show. Timestamp. Yeah. So it's a fresh new start. Yes. And so whether it's like you're in a new place, again, we keep talking about transition. We feel like we've been constantly in transition and we're looking forward to settling down. But there's always that fresh start that even if it's not like a career or you're moving, it could be it could be anywhere. Like, for example, I'm going to share this one. It could be for my job, right? I'm going in on 3 weeks. And we could always, or I, as the leader of that site, I could always have a fresh new start today. It doesn't need to be a Monday. It could be a Friday. It could be a Wednesday, but it's a fresh new start. So let's go to point number 1. Louder, Jimmy. Ms. Charmaine.
Let go of the past.
That's his favorite thing. No, he needs a lot of help. You want to talk a little bit? Oh, you want me to go first?
Well, I like to say, I mean, I don't know if I can say if I'm going to go for it.
No, you cannot. You cannot. I already know. So no.
Me personally,
we got to keep it positive.
I don't get over things. I'm just looking forward to eventually dying.
Yeah, which is not a good thing, guys. And we always fight about that. Because guess what happens when you don't let go of the past? Bitterness. Okay. Bitterness. If we're not growing, we're either dying. I think I mentioned this, or we're staying stagnant. And when we're stagnant, what happens? Woo! Stinky Jimmy.
You know what they say when life gives you lemons?
You make lemonades.
No, you squeeze the lemons into the eyes of the person who gave you lemons when you ask for oranges.
That's-
Until they give you what you want.
That's terrible. Okay, I know Daniel's talking about my truth and what I just said. But guys, on the serious side, I'll go first on the personal one. It's let go of the past, right? Letting go of the miscommunication, letting go of anything, that has been done wrong to you. Someone did you wrong. And we're talking about like real things, not just in your area of worship or at home. Look for a place where you get triggered, because let me tell you, it could be anywhere. It could be your neighbor. It could be at work. There's so many places where we get tested of letting go of the past, because we could be so good of letting go. Like, let's just say in our friendships, letting go is good for your health. Absolutely. Right. And we're talking about in any area, right? Because maybe you're good of letting go of the past when it comes to people you love. But what about letting go of the people who persecute you? What about letting go of that neighbor who may or may not be, let's just say it, possibly racist, possibly annoying, possibly making your life impossible? So that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. So like, I had to check myself that I was taking some stuff personally in my new job. So it's letting go, beginning something else new. Yes. And that absolutely and not, I would say health, also mentally, as well as spiritually, as well as emotionally. So what is next, Mr. Maine? Yes. So when you let go of the past, you want to say something.
You build a solid foundation.
How's the energy, Daniel? How's Jimmy's energy? How's Jimmy's energy?
There's only one right answer, and it's the best.
But yeah, so once we let go, we could build a foundation today. Ooh, here's my favorite saying. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. And again, we don't need a Monday to do this. It could be right now. So I know what I'm going in with today for my workplace. And yeah, what about you? What do you think about when building foundation? Or you, Mr. Daniel, that is watching, whoever's watching the replay?
Yeah, I think of building a foundation as I used to think of it as just like mastering a set of like fundamentals. But
okay.
I feel like the longer I've been on this journey, it's almost like you're driving down a road in the fog, and you can't see like the whole road, but you can see like just enough to keep driving. And I think that's what it is. It's just, what's the next thing that I have to do? What's the next truth that I know that I can walk into and just do that, and not necessarily worry about all the other things.
Give me an example that's happening right now.
Like even in real estate, like there's so many things that I could be doing. There's so many things that I could be taking advantage of. I get phone calls all the time of people who want to. I opened up my Google work page like Wednesday, and like 15 minutes later, I got like 4 or 5 phone calls from people who told me they were from Google, but they were just trying to help me with my SEO and my Google.
They're trying to sell you stuff,
which is fine. I respect the hustle. It's just that, like I just opened it. I'm still learning these tools, and just even like, well, in a situation like that, Google has a whole free like curriculum that you can take. You can pay, I think, a little bit of money for a certification in it, but they'll teach you how to use their own systems. And it's just like, okay, what's the next thing I have to learn? Okay, so I got my page up. Do I need a profile pic? Okay, let me get a profile pic. Okay, that's good. Should I connect my social media to it? Good. Okay, let me connect my social media. And over time, like you'll learn, instead of just having a big like goal, like I'm gonna have my Google page and it's gonna be amazing. How can you break that up into little steps? And shout out to The One Thing, right, by Gary Keller. What's the first thing you can do? Yeah. What's your first domino? Just identifying that.
Daniel just put a comment. Sorry, I just Mr. Maine, do you mind putting it up? Yeah. Oh, good job. Me love it. What's yes, absolutely. Oh no, I think he put practice makes permanent. I'm seeing it. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's so true. Like, and that's how we get better at building new things, right? So I would say practice for sure. Like, I'm in an after school site, but I've had like over 25 possibly by now after school programs, and it only gets better by practice, and I will add to by failure. So I've fallen flat in my face, and I've picked up, I've learned from mistakes. I've had sites shut down on me. There's been a lot of lessons. So yeah, practice makes permanent. Failure, same thing. Because here's another quote of the day: success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to keep going that counts.
Whoa.
So, well, I
Sorry,
forget
what is
his
it?
name. It's okay. It's okay. But I forget. That's the.
Ooh, that's a good
Ooh,
one.
yeah. Failure is an opportunity for improvement. Absolutely. Yes. That's exactly what that quote is. Yes. That's like the best summary to that. We just got to keep going. It's not fatal. We get to learn from it. Yeah. Oh, mic drop. Yeah. So, and I love what you said, because it is an opportunity for improvement. And yeah, so building solid foundation based on all the things that we've learned, it's gonna be pretty good. All right, Mr. Main, what is the next slide? Okay, you go first.
Embrace with clarity and purpose.
Mhm.
I'm not sure about this one.
Okay. So when I okay, so we have an executive writer, which is ChatGPT. What is that? Jimmy smile.
I am smiling.
Let me see it. Oh gosh, that's terrible. Okay. So when I read this, embrace with clarity and purpose. Okay, so I could have my own definition of what is clear for me. But when we're leading a team, it's way beyond me. It's getting everybody on board on what we're all are clear, what our expectations are, and what our purpose at the arena. Because let me say, shout out to every person that works with the youth, or every person that works in service. I know, Daniel, you are one of them as well. So it's like, we're in the arena. Like, I always ask my staff, what industry are we in? And I get a lot of like education, enrichment, and I'm like, we're in the industry of souls. Like, talk about getting in the arena where you are going to get your butt kicked, where your kids are going to say certain things, staff is going to say certain things. It's going to like trigger you, it could make you upset. So like, we're in it. It's such a vulnerable place, because we're talking about souls that we're serving. And so, personal opinion, if you are thinking, if you're a leader, if you're thinking your way or the highway, you're going to be alone in that arena. Yeah, you're so going to be alone. And so for me, for this week, it's like, how do I start with getting my team to be clear on their expectations, and then what's our purpose for like the whole program? So that's what I get from that, with embracing the clarity and purpose when we're talking about starting fresh, right?
Sure, yeah.
And it could be weekly, guys. I'm in that school. I mean, my staff wants to kill me because I'm good on restarting, but part of my learning right now is like, we're gonna continue to do something for at least a month instead of like a week, right? Like, really building that foundation. So I always put all these slides on the things that I'm working, and that's what I'm sharing. But yeah, that's
good.
What I
That's
have.
good. Yeah, that helps me understand this a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this could surprise some people. It might surprise Daniel, but sometimes I can be very uptight and I want things like a certain way, right?
Stubborn?
Yeah, I think it goes way beyond like stubbornness.
Oh,
But like what I've learned in my own life is that sometimes like that's good. It's good that I have like, I guess, a high standard, if you want to call it that.
okay.
But like, that should take a back seat to really, okay, like where are we going? What's the purpose for why we're doing what we're doing? Like, why are we waking up? Why are we coming to work? Why are we doing the things that we do with our time? And just focusing more on that and not so much on the specifics of how you get there. You know, like enjoying the journey. You know, like what's the purpose
Shout
of all
out to
this?
Brene Brown.
Why let me get clear on why I'm doing what I'm doing, why I'm showing up to the places to do the things that like why. And letting that guide you more of like, okay, like, is this okay? Is this all lined up? Is my lighting okay? Is my sound good? Just do the thing, right? Just
Are you speaking from experience?
Speaking more from experience.
Tell them.
I have a second Sunday seminar that's supposed to come out that I'm all ready to do
every Sunday.
And obviously my time is limited now, so I don't have like all week to focus on this. But I've been trying to record it, and every time I record it, oh, the sound is terrible.
My hair.
My hair. I have to fix my hair. My head's not shiny enough, and I should just focus more on, like Patty says, just go live, and just do that.
Hey, he's loving the energy. We're doing good on energy, Jimmy. Yes.
Thanks, Daniel.
That was a lot of passion. Yeah. It's just self-assessing, guys, right? I'm always gonna ask that question. Because we could be really good. The coffee is working.
It's so not.
Yeah. So having self-assessment of ourselves, because I believe I said it last week. We cannot change people. I mean, I want to. I will so love to, right? But we can only change ourselves. So being in the practice of self-assessing where you're at, how you're creating foundation, how are you restarting, how are you pivoting, how are you shifting, we only got control of us. So I love all that. Okay, this is awesome. All right, so what is the challenge of the week? I did it again. Daniel, say something. This is horrible. Guys, this is actually Jimmy in the morning. When we first when we were dating, I will call him on Saturday morning before our date. And he'll be so happy, be like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, oh my gosh, he's a morning person. He's like the man of my dreams. Oh my gosh. Like, he loves the morning. He lied to me.
I didn't lie. I was just being nice to you when I pick up the phone at like 4:00 in the morning, wherever you were calling me.
He was half asleep, people.
One eye open. Hey, how's it going? Yeah. Yep. Getting up.
No, he never told me he was getting up. Okay. He never told me he was getting up.
I guess if I said I'm up, I'm technically up.
No. See, you were awake, not up. You were probably still in bed. Anyway, I think we got off the point of the challenge.
Yeah, what's the challenge? The challenge of the week, COW, the Cow Award.
You're gonna do it this time. What's the challenge of the week?
What is the challenge of the week?
False advertisement. Can we put a Daniel? Daniel's comment. Yeah, complete false advertisement. I thought he was a morning person, and I thought he was an extrovert.
No. I've never claimed to be.
I will never forget. Jahira was like, "Oh, you thought he was an extrovert?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "No."
I'm a social introvert. I don't use the word introvert the way most people use it, to just say like they're just not nice people. They don't like people. I like people.
Look what Daniel said. You you should have asked me. Where's the other one? Daniel, I should.
Why are you encouraging him?
Daniel, remember when we broke up? It was when after is that he was so mad at me. Deanna, do you remember how mad you were at me when Jimmy and I broke up? Yeah, and it was really understanding that him being so opposite from me was gonna make us stronger and better for each other, right? So it's like we're going out. I'm like, he's not even a morning person, like he wants to be by himself. He's not getting other people, like totally judging him. And so having that separation, because when we're judgy, right? We don't see people for their higher self. And Daniel, you're the one who told me that he was a red Mustang. Do you remember that? That he was a convertible and he may look like a Toyota today. That's what he told me. Daniel, you're the one who said he may look like a Toyota right now, but he's a red Mustang.
So getting back to the challenge of the week, what do we got for this week, Patricia?
Well, you do it. You do the challenge of the
What's
week.
the challenge of the week?
Okay, I'll do
I
it.
don't know what
It's
is.
one of the points. You're challenging everybody, yourself first, and then you're challenging them. So what's your challenge? Under 3 points.
3 points.
If you remember it.
Why don't you go first?
Okay, so it was between the whole clarity and purpose. Ms. Charmaine, you want to pull some of those lights? The other one was building good foundation. And the first one, actually, that's the one I don't remember if Ms. Charmaine can find it. Our dog has to go to the bathroom, people. Okay, see, embracing clarity and purpose. What's the other one? Challenge of the week. Yes. Let's put Jimmy big and that's small, Ms. Charmaine. All right, Jimmy. What is the challenge? What is your challenge of the week?
Challenge of the week is
Come closer.
I am going to try and journal every day
Okay.
for a few minutes, and I'm going to try and do some story work on my journaling.
Okay.
Which basically means I'm going to look at what is bothering me, what's going on, and see if I can do something to change my story and change the way that I'm showing up in different areas of my life.
That is the challenge of the week under 1 minute. Oh,
That's how I roll.
I like it. Okay, so we shall find out next Friday. How is your journaling? Daniel said, Jimmy, don't interrupt.
What's your challenge?
No, that's it. You're the one doing it. So I'm going to do the same thing. We all have stories. So you challenge yourself and now you challenge all of us.
But you're so much better at homework.
No, but you just challenged me to also write some stories on a piece of paper. Letting go from here, right? Where's I can't. Where is it? Where is it? You know what I'm about to do, right, honey?
No.
All right. So what happens when we keep the stories in our head? This is what happens. The story is in our face. But when we write it down, we put the story down. It's no longer here, bothering, replaying over and over and over again. You're taking the story from here, which doesn't allow you to see the big picture, into more space between you and your story. And that is the power of writing things down. So I was looking for a notebook. I think I got some thing in there.
Graduate program in Scotland.
Yeah. So let's take that story that's in our face that doesn't allow to see the whole thing and write that down.
Hey, Leslie.
Leslie.
What's up? How's little JC?
Leslie's my 20-minute movement buddy. JC is probably in school already. What? Yeah, it's 10:28. Welcome, Leslie. I love it. Daniel said, if you heard what I just said, Jimmy.
No, I can't hear it. You're gonna have to come on Monday and remind me.
He's the one who actually just challenged us. I don't know if you heard the challenge, Leslie. So anything that's bothering us this week, the challenge is to write it down in a piece of papel. It could be any tree product, guys. Any tree product. All right, guys. I love it. Oh my gosh, this was so much fun. Daniel, thank you for joining in the chat. Leslie, thank you for joining. We love this interaction, guys. This guy is gonna be here every Friday. If you want to just hang out with me, come along. We'll make you the action taker of the week. Whatever. What is Leslie's? Can we put Leslie's comment?
And don't forget, if you agree to co-host, you will get your name on a mug available for purchase at our shop.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, we just decided that. Okay. I love it. Leslie, that is so true. This is why I have like a journal, because there's a lot of stories. That's hilarious. Oh, you got an awesome job. Ms. Charmaine, how did Mr. Jimmy do according to our volunteer producer?
I feel like he's being like a little bit like...
He said awesome job, Jimmy.
Yeah,
you don't believe him?
I don't know. We'll see if he actually shows up on Monday.
We'll see. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you
All right,
again,
guys.
Daniel. Thank you, Leslie, and everyone else watching the replay. Drop your comments, share the video, give it a like. Let the algorithm find us.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Bye, guys. You want to take the cup, put it in the camera, and we are out. Hey. Jimmy stories. It's your story, Daniel. Yours. Put it in the camera. Woo! No, honey. Oh, gosh.